How you doing?
I just want to make sure I invited you before this started the stream.
Yeah, no, it's fine, mate.
Just make sure your microphone volume is about 75% up on settings,
Yeah.
so then it should be fine. And the game F1 2020 game settings should be about main volume about 5, and that should be good. I'm not sure if I told you before, but I'm just yeah. All right, this is joining in now.
How do I change the main game volume setting?
The main game volume. Hold on, let me just check first. Man, it's coming on now. I think if I press option, it should allow me. Let me just wait until I click on join. All right. It's not. Okay, I'm not sure, but anyway, it should be fine either way.
Yeah.
Either
no
well, as long your microphone is fine, it'll be fine on my end.
Yeah, sweet, nice one.
I'm starting the stream here now. In the meanwhile, get up there.
I'll check your stream to see if
Yeah, I'm about to start the stream here now. So let's see, Slydog. Stream should be live in about 15 seconds.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, I'm live now.
It'll be interesting to see how Slayer gets on tonight regarding after his 2 wins last week.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch. I'm just following Milan on board right now to see what kind of lap time he's about to put in compared to everyone else.
Yeah, quick driver him. I'm just following Slayer at the moment. Yeah, both Alpha and Mayo's doing quite well in quali at the moment, by those things.
I think he got a lot of invalidated laps on this one.
Yeah, I did see Trem retire from the session, but there's a lot of disqualified lap times coming through. So what's your predicted race strategy that people will start off with?
I'm not so sure. I've never thought too much about Monaco. It's not a track you're always interested in driving here. Being at 25%, I'm not sure how these guys are going to approach it. But let's see. So we got Milan starting on pole. Sarge takes P2. Benford goes P3. Slayer is in P4, 111.5. Some interesting time. James goes 5th with a 111.7. Then Deacon is 111.9 and 6. Jaddy Duck is 7th. I thought he would have probably been a little bit more up. Bitmappy goes after that. Let's see how they run on this track though.
Yeah, he's currently sitting first in the drivers' chatty duck, so you would definitely expect him to be higher up in the grid.
Yeah, definitely. I thought he would have been at least maybe in the top 3 or 4 for the start of the race.
Mm. So also this track's a very difficult track to overtake on, so it could be quite hard for him. I'd imagine he would an undercut might work well for him around here.
I think he's gonna have to actually count on that because Monaco being so tight, it's extremely hard to find a good opportunity to just take an overtake here without taking damage. That is. So the guys are gonna just have to be as careful as they can here.
What I'm interested to see is if a safety car comes out, are they going to say if safety car comes out lap 1, are they going to dive straight in for the mediums or the hards?
I'm not sure. They might be considering it because it is a great possibility on turn 1 here at least. Then going down that little bit section, there definitely going to be some incidents. I'm quite sure of that. And here we go.
And here we go.
All right. Looking at turn 1. Oh, definitely having some incidents going on.
Yeah.
I know now from where you had, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Alfa Romeo's got some front wing damage there. I don't know if that's the front wing.
Yeah, he did go into that wall a bit. Oh, both of them are getting into a bit contact. We got a VSC already. So not a full safety car, but still a VSC. So something more might have happened down at the back.
There's been another incident. One of the Mercedes, I think the Mercedes of James Punt is just hit into the back of his teammate.
Yeah, I think I caught that a little bit here.
So no safety car, just a virtual safety car.
Alright, so they should be getting back to racing before at least the end of the lap here. But interesting to see just a VSC at the start. I actually expected we might have a full-on safety car. That Mercedes has a lot of damage on that front wing. That's definitely going to need changing there. I don't think there's much. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely expect James Punt to dive into the pit lane and change the front wing. He needs as much downforce as he can get on that Mercedes. He does. So who's into the pits? You've got Sarge and James Punt diving into the pits.
Yep, and I think he's serving a penalty as well.
Is that did he get a jump start penalty, did he?
I'm not sure, but he did seem to serve a 5-second penalty there, so I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, we're back to racing. Milan's still out in front. Penfater up into P2 right now. Hopefully my leaderboard is correct. Slayer running P3. This seems correct so far. I wonder if they fixed this issue with the update that we had today. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a messed up leaderboard as yet.
No, hopefully it remains good throughout the whole stream.
So Chatty Duck up into 5th right now.
Yeah, so
they're running here. Let's see.
Positions.
I got Trem on mediums. A few other guys down at the back on mediums, so they're running on a little bit of a defense strategy in the race. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen when the guys in front of Trem here are going to have to pit on those softs. They're going to have to do it a little bit earlier than him.
Yeah, you just had a Red
already
Bull.
In the pits.
You just had a Red Bull in Bitmappy drop back around about 5 or 6 places. He was going very slow out of the tunnel. I don't know what happened there. He just lost 5 or 6 places and then picked it back up, I think.
Oh, Slayer is serving a penalty as well. He went into the pits. He served a penalty there as well for something. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe that's some sort of incident. What happened on the first lap with him? So gaps are going to be significantly close on this track. It's not going to be that easy for everyone to build a gap up. Well, except for Milan, of course. He's already about 4 seconds out in front. We still got, what's happening here? Let's see. Oh, he's driving a Williams. I'm not sure where his teammate is. I think Ian MC is, Ian is his teammate down in 14th.
Yeah. He's gone on to the hards, Ian. Yeah, so it'd be quite interesting. I think he's just going to try and run to the end of the race now.
Yeah, I think that's quite good enough to go to the end, especially on Monaco. It's gonna go. I'm not sure how difficult it is on tires here. Haven't too much experience with Monaco on my side, but I think the hards from this point on, it should be able to go down to the end.
Yeah, definitely. I think the hards, if you're going to pit around between laps 1 and 4, your hards will get you there. The mediums will be a bit kind of worn out towards the end, so it's a good choice going onto the hards if that's the only pit stop he's going to make.
I got Slydog chasing down Decona right now. He's trying to find a gap here, but it's not going to be that easy as if you get on board with him, it's definitely going to be hard on him. And he's going to have to try and avoid any potential damage into doing this. Because he doesn't want to risk losing P3 just trying to get second here.
If he gets a good exit out of here, he might be able to get him into the at the end outside the tunnel. He's going to go. No, he doesn't.
He did have some contact with that wall on the tires. I don't think he took any damage though. Oh, he did take damage. Left, the right end plate is gone.
Pit. He's currently on the soft, so he possibly can pit. Just get onto the mediums, I reckon, and see it out. No, he stays out. Penfatar's just overtaken it to Jake. He's now running up in 8th place, and it's Jake's dropped down to 9th. Both cars on the mediums. Penfatar's only just pitted for these medium tyres. So he's looking good.
Alright, minor disconnection, but we should be good in about 20 seconds. Expected that to even happen, so.
Centrals all over the gearbox of Sarge, so that'd be quite interesting to see how this battle plays out. The Alfa Romeo has obviously done really well over last week. Obviously got 2 wins under their belts, and they're now sitting first in the Constructors' Championship. So it'd be interesting to see how Sarge can defend this battle.
Let's see what he's going to do as he gets to this. Oh, there we go. I thought we were about not getting back on, but it's good.
Slayer's just overtaken Picklebeard for 11th place. Slayer obviously has already picked for the medium, so he's now looking to run to the end as well. So he needs to make as many positions as he possibly can. We're looking at obviously the winner round the Netherlands and Spain last week, so he'll definitely be expecting some big points here.
All right, back on. Let's see what's happening.
2 racing points car going wheel to wheel into turn 1, racing all the way up the hill. He's trying to get an overtake done. Hasn't pitted yet, Meadsy.
Oh, and we have a VSC. Something happened somewhere.
Yeah, Sector 3, I saw the yellow flag come up for Sector 3. I'm not too sure who was in that area. Probably, I think it was one of the back runners. The McLaren event, Smith's just gone in for a wing change, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm just actually looking at that.
Yeah, he's now onto medium, so he'll be going to the end of the race as well.
The racing points are pretty close to each other. And Missy is missing a end plate. Jake seems fine. Got quite a few pit stops happening under the VSC. I think they were probably waiting for a safety car to pit.
Yeah, for them that's the perfect time for them. They don't lose that much time under the virtual safety car. So for the guys that manage to pit or stay out and pit there, it's done them a big favour.
Oh, and Jake right on the rear of Slydog now. He's gained some time. Oh, and Slydog, I think he lost maybe an end plate there for, I'm not sure. Something seemed to have come off his car. Not getting a good
Didn't
view of it
Chatty
as
Duck
yet.
didn't Chatty Duck have damage before this? Or has he just come out of the pit? No, he's just come out of the pit, so they've repaired it.
No, he
So
came
he's
out of
come
pits.
back out and got more damage.
He has damage, yep. He's missing an end plate. I'm quite sure he took damage off of that.
Yeah, that'll affect him, considering he's just come onto those
Oh, and I got
mediums.
Trem with absolutely no front wing. It might have been the one cause that was an incident with that caused that VSC. I'm not sure because he's missing his entire front wing right now. Chatty Duck forced to break a little earlier than he would like behind him right now.
I'm just looking at the Mercedes, who's it's alright. The Mercedes is right up behind the AlphaTauri of D Lawson, but D Lawson has just jumped into the pits. He's going to get off these softs and go probably onto the mediums. He's got a front wing change as well, D Lawson, so that's going to affect him.
Oh, Slayer getting right up to Chatty Duck, but just no gap to go on as yet. He's really going to be fighting it here though. Oh, Chatty Duck is locking up a bit. He's going to hurt those tires. I'm not sure what he, because he has a car in front of him as well. I think we're going to see a lot of wing changes during this race, especially with these guys battling for positions and points right now.
Yeah.
But what is happening out front? We got Milan running 24 exactly 24 seconds. I just want to make sure you have the same graphics I do. How he's 24 seconds in front of anyone? I'm guessing he didn't take a pit stop at any point, or no, he's 2 laps on mediums, so he definitely took a stop. That's what's happening.
He's definitely taking a pit stop. I think he's just extended his advantage out front, hasn't he? He hasn't got caught up in anything. Just kind of kept it clean. And
we have Jake is the only car that didn't take a pit stop as yet. And Bitmappy out. Not sure which incident caused Bitmappy to get out of the race, but I think that was one that caused one of those VSCs.
Interestingly, Trem's gone onto the softs, so he's probably going to look to try and get 11 laps out of these softs. I don't know how his tyres are going to look at the end of this race, because I would imagine they'll be pretty worn.
Yeah, those tires are going to get worn out, especially the kind of turns that we have at Monaco here. It's not going to be easy keeping it going all the way to the end. At least by lap 17, 18, he's going to start to feel that heavily.
Definitely. You've just had Meaty overtake Central, and you got a lot of cars overtaking Central. Central seems to be ghosting at the moment. He's now
he might be disconnected, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the McLaren's now stuck behind him, but the 2 AlphaTauris got a free overtake there. Oh,
and I do see some penalties. That's not going to end too well.
Central's just spun out the just before the tunnel.
How much wing damage does he have right now? He does seem to have quite a bit.
Yeah, he'll definitely need to make a pit stop.
Getting back to Chatty Duck and Slayer, they're still chasing each other around. And Deacon is in that as well, so it's a good fight for P4.
I'm actually quite impressed with how Chatty Duck's handling that car with that damage, and keeping within the Mercedes.
Because he hasn't hit it since he took that damage on the front wing.
No, and
he's just keeping it going.
Yeah, he's done a really good job to kind of even keep up with 4th place Mercedes driver. So it'll be interesting. Will he be able to make a move, or is he just gonna try and bide his time?
I don't know. We got about just over 9 laps remaining. Is he gonna really try and push it all the way down to the end? Because his tires are 3 laps old. He definitely can make it down to the end of the race with the tires, but I'm not sure about the front wing. He might be able to push it, but if it does take another bit of damage, if the next end plate goes up, I'm not sure how much downforce he's gonna have to push through.
And it's the same with Slayer. Slayer must know that he's got a little
Slayer is getting extremely close now.
Yeah.
I don't think Slayer's going to be waiting around too much. He's going to want to get past Chatty Duck.
The trouble with this track like this is super hard to overtake. There's only a few overtaking spots around this track, and Slayer's just going to have to wait a little while so he can kind of keeping that distance and wait until he can get a good strike on.
Yeah, he's gonna have to just keep doing that. He's have to keep as close as he can and just wait for the gap to go on here. Because if he falls back too much, and he has fallen back just a little bit through the tunnel section.
It's a very good exit from Chatty Duck there.
Chatty Duck seems to be locking up his tires a little more than I think he would like. I think that's a little bit extra braking for him for the damage from the front wing.
Yeah, he just received a 3-second time penalty for cutting that chicane, so that's going to affect him as well.
Yeah, we're going to see how the penalties work out down to the end, because I know that's going to cost someone some points here. Milan out front, this is his first race with Slydog, I think, and he's running excellently. 32 seconds off of the run lead right now. He can take a pit stop if he wants right now and just still going.
Yeah, it's pretty good when you've got a free pit stop around Monaco, isn't it?
I think this three-way battle for P4 is going to go on all the way to the end, but I think Chatty Duck was trying to force a little bit of a move there, but had to just hold back because of the damage, I think.
We'll see what the exit's like here, see if we can get him at the end of this tunnel.
I'm just afraid Chatty Duck is going to try and push it a little bit too much and might take some more damage, and that's going to cost him positions here. Because if he does take more damage, I think Slayer's going to make a move on him.
Yeah, definitely Slayer's just going to bide his time and wait until that opportunity arises.
I also got Trem extremely close to the Lawson right now.
Yeah,
and Trem is in
within 7 attempts. So he's on the soft tyres, Trem, so he should be all over the gearbox of D. Lawson shortly. We're definitely looking to make an overtake on the pit straight.
I wonder how strategy is working inside these drivers' heads right now, because remember Azerbaijan is next and it's reverse grid.
Yeah.
So is Trem thinking about starting P1 at Azerbaijan right now? I'm not sure. He might want to hold it in 10, but he does have James just about a second, 1.1 seconds behind him. So that's something to think about as well. At the moment, that Mercedes is getting closer and closer to him right now. Under a second, that gap just got. So he's going to have to start to get worried about that as well. Just going back to Chatty Duck and Slayer. He's built some time off of Slayer for some reason here. I'm not sure how Slayer... Oh, and he's lost the other end plate. So that's a bit interesting, yeah. Chatty Duck has lost both end plates on that front wing. He's still going, built a gap of 2.4 seconds off of Slayer now. And he's catching Dikuna under a second. Oh, they might have gotten into a bit of a... I don't know what happened here.
Slayer's dropped into the pits.
Dikuna is running his Mercedes, no damage, in front of Chatty Duck, but Chatty Duck is still keeping the gap under a second.
So
that is quite impressive.
Out of the chicane leading from the tunnel, and I think he's got some more damage. Yeah, the Mercedes of James Punt is all over the gearbox of Trem, so I think something's happened to Trem, and yes, Trem's diving into the pits.
He might have taken more damage.
That's going to hurt him. Yeah, if he was aiming for that 10th place finish to get the reverse grid, that's definitely going to hurt him. It looks like he's got... Yeah, it's fine. It's changing his wing.
Yeah. But this is just quite interesting for me. Forget about Milan out in front. How is Chatty Duck driving this car so well with both end plates off? And he's going for a move. He got the move done off Dikuna. Dikuna is now in 5th. He got past Penfator as well. He's in P3 right now. What on earth is happening? How is he driving the car so well? Yeah.
I'm just as baffled as you are. You know, he's got no end plates on that Red Bull, but still he's got the downforce to get around that track, and he's posting all right lap times.
He's now 14 seconds behind Sarge. I don't know if he's going to close the gap down on Sarge here and take P2, but getting out all the way up in the P3 with that broken front wing is incredible right now. So Penfator took some damage somehow there. He's in the pits. That's how I think Slydog was able to get past him as well. But still, catching Decona. Decona didn't have any damage. He is braking a little bit excessively. I know he keeps locking up the tires, but somehow he just keeps his car going. Tires are 8 laps old. He gets about 4.5 laps left here, so he's gonna make it to the end.
This would be interesting as well because Sarge's mediums are 13 laps old.
Yeah, and following Slayer now. Slayer is going for it and means he just got past quite comfortably as well. Just before the oh, that was a heck of a turn if he had to go on that one, but he made it before going around that loop.
Slayer's on the soft, so he's obviously a lot quicker than the guys around him at this stage of the race. So he might now be pushing up to 5th, 4th, see what he can grab for the end of the race. Haas of Penfatar chasing that racing point.
Yeah, I was just about to call that one out too.
Yeah, they're
Mitzi getting a little bit twitchy out in front.
He's opened his DRS and you see how he's going to get on down the straight. Not close enough this time, so he's going to have to just stick with him and see when the opportunity arises if he can get him. 3/10 is the gap between the two of them at the moment.
I got James getting close to Lawson there as well, down at the back behind these two. I just noticed the Picklebeard is out of the race. I'm not sure how he got out of the race, but
You got the racing point with Mitch Jake, he's just pitted for some softs in the new front wing, so he must have got damage somewhere along the line. Must have been quite some severe damage as well to pit, 4 laps from the end.
I want to assume that Decona doesn't have any damage still on his car. I haven't checked this yet, but he's falling back behind Slydog. 6.9 seconds now. I'm just going to check to see if he has any damage, and I don't see any damage on the front wing, so what's happening? Oh, he does have one end plate off. One end plate.
Yeah, the left
one of the end plates is off.
Hand end plate. Trem again is taking a 3-second time penalty. I would assume for corner cutting. Definitely trying to push that McLaren to the limits.
I think Mitzi and Penfator are gonna have to be a little bit careful here because I think Mitzi has, he has that one end plate off, so he's gonna have some difficulty turning.
Yeah, Penfatar
but they're still going.
Damage free, I believe, the Haas driver, so just needs to bide his time, wait for the opportunity to arise, and see if he can get it done.
I got MC Smee just got past Butters there, so he's up into 13th now. James right behind Lawson.
Yeah.
I think James had a bad exit off that turn there though. Lost a bit of a time.
So Ian from 6th place in the Williams is now dropping into the pits. His hard tyres were 15 laps old, so I'm guessing he got to the point where basically he couldn't use them anymore. But again, it looks like they're also putting a new front wing on as well.
So I got Penfator and Mitzi still going at it. Slydog not able to catch up as yet to Sarge. And Decona is losing a little more time.
Ooh.
Oh, that was close.
Are you watching Penfatar?
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw that lockup.
Oh, the Mercedes has just crashed into the wall of James Punt.
Oh, is that going to be a safety car? Oh, that's bad. That's either a VSC or a safety car. It's in the middle of the track.
I think
I don't see anything as yet though.
He was chasing down Ian or Lawson, and basically he broke late and just went straight into the wall.
How do we not get a VSC or a safety car for that?
That was a big crash.
It was stuck right in the middle of the track. I expected something. Mitzi is holding up Penfator right now, but Penfator is just gonna have to find a way to get past. He has his DRS, doesn't have a lot of overtake to use, so no point using that.
MC Smee for the McLaren is chasing down. It's Jake at the moment. It's Jake's on the soft tyres, and they're only 2 laps old. I'm quite surprised that with the tyre difference that the McLaren is all over the gearbox of that racing point. Is he looking to make a move through the tunnel, or he gets the move done through the tunnel?
I'm not sure is it. As I also see that Central is out.
Yeah, it's Jake's got damage, so he's going to try and nurse this to the end now. We're in lap 20, final lap of the race, and Milan, it's just been such an easy race for him. He's just led from start to finish.
Very easy race for him. But Penfator got past Mitzi here now. This is for that tunnel section, so that's... I think we just started the final lap of the... Oh, we finished. Milan finished. Like, really, Milan, did he have to finish a race that early? We're still on lap 20 from everyone else. He's like 53 seconds in front. But let's see what he's going to do starting in 10th for the reverse grid. That's going to be interesting. It'll be something a bit different for him.
To see him battle through the grid and starting from pole. I haven't really seen too much wheel-to-wheel racing from him, so it'll be interesting to see how he can try and push his way through from the start.
I don't know what to tell you about Milan. Milan is a guy, all I know, he has some serious straight line speed, and he's does really well on a lot of these tracks. Almost all of them, you gotta say. I've raced with him before. He just goes past you and just goes out into the distance. In one lap, Milan goes out of sight. Before you finish a lap, he's out of your sight. You're not gonna see him on track anymore. I don't know how he's so fast or how many practice he actually does on these tracks. So that's Sarge. So Milan takes P1. Sarge finishes P2. Chatty Duck is gonna come across a P3 there now. So Dikuna takes P4. Slayer P5. Penfator goes after that. So that was an interesting race. A few incidents, a few VSCs. I expected a VSC or safety car for that incident with James and that Mercedes, but driver day goes to Ian for this one.
Yeah, I just had a quick look at Sarge, and he had 19 laps on the medium tyres, and he still finished second. So he's done a brilliant job to manage those to the end.
Yep. So that's a Williams for pole position and a Williams for driver of the day. That was interesting. Didn't even expect that to happen.
If not
so Williams having a good day.
Definitely not. So I still think the Alfa Romeo have now extended their advantage in the championship. You know, they came into this race with 112 points, and they were run about 18 points clear.
Yeah.
So they've now extended that advantage against the Ferrari. And the Ferraris really struggled today. I don't think you've only got one of the drivers racing for them. Angry Orange, I don't think could make it, but it's finished in 13th, so that's again no points for Ferrari during this race.
Let's see how the rest, the next race is gonna go. So let's see. I think the results we should be there, and hopefully someone got a picture of everything to know the positions we're having for the next race here now. Alright, either way, they should get it through that. Alright, so next track is gonna be Azerbaijan. That's gonna be an interesting one. I want to see who's starting. Oh, it is Trem. Is Trem gonna be starting? I'm not sure where he finished. I forgot where he finished, but I want to know where he's starting. I know Milan's gonna be down in 10th. Oh yeah, he is starting first.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Does 10th immediately go first? I don't know how he works it. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't know if 10th ends up first and they just reverse the top 10.
Yeah, I think it's top 10 reverse. So it's gonna be Trem starting first. Lawson should be starting second. Ian finish in 8th. So he should be. I'm just looking at the points, so I'll know who finished where. So he should be starting third. Mitzi in fourth. Penfatorgo is gonna start on 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Slayer goes sixth. Deacon is seventh. Slydog is gonna be eighth. Sarge is gonna be ninth, and Milan is gonna be 10th. And from 11 going on should be as they are, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that,
So
as
we're gonna
you
wait
said
for
earlier,
that.
I think it'll be very interesting to see how Milan gets on starting in 10th. You know, it brings the field a lot closer those opening few laps.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a good mix because Milan is used to getting through qualifying. He always qualifies within the top three. He always, since I've a lot of any league I've seen him racing, he's done that. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does starting from 10. But I'm being honest with you. I've seen races Milan got all the way down below 10th and got all the way back up to P3, P2. So you can't count him out. He's that fast to do it. And if he drove so well at Monaco, I don't know what he's going to do at Azerbaijan. I can't remember what his last race at Azerbaijan was, but I know other tracks like Zandvoort, he is extremely fast there. So
yeah, I think it's going to be quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
Because Monaco, you know, high downforce track. Now we're going to go for low downforce track, and this track's
Yep.
all about top speed and using the track extending almost to get the best entry to each corner. So it'll be interesting to see how they vary. Kind of, they've got to change their setups on the cars a little bit. So I think this is going to be a very good to see who's got good setups and strategies for this track.
Yeah, definitely that's going to be interesting. But let's see how well Milan is going to do here. It's his first race with Slydog. He's raced with a lot of different leagues. But I want to see how he does with a reverse grid going on 10th. Because I think everyone expected him to finish there either way because of the qualifying, unless he had invalidated a lap, which he didn't.
Yeah, I think Trem's going to hope he's got the luck from China for this one.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that as well because he's starting P1 now. Let's see if he's going to stay it, actually be able to keep it there at Azerbaijan. I'm not sure how good he is there. I haven't really raced with Trem, but I know he drives pretty well.
Yeah, I think he'll be delighted for starting from P1. It's just how long can he defend that P1 for and see if he can extend it and get a bit of luck. And hopefully kind of guide it round. What's going to be interesting is the drivers through Castle section. It's quite narrow through there. If anyone tries to kind of go too wide, it's impossible to go too wide round.
Oh yeah, that section is always difficult to get through.
You know, you break that 10 meters a little bit too late, or those 5 meters too late, and you could find yourself in the wall. So it'll be very interesting to watch.
Either way, I'll be able to have a chat with Trem since he'll be doing comms with me for the tier 2. So I'm gonna have a little bit chat with him then, and let me hear what he has to say about if that was his plan, trying to finish it and to get back on force for the second race. I'm not sure if that's how he's gonna earn his points for the season here. I'm not sure. Do you possibly have it at hand where Trem is right now in the driver standings?
Trem at the moment is around. I think he's. Is he fifth in the drivers, or is he third? I think he's third in the drivers' standings.
Not bad for him, but let's see. We're getting started here now. Let's see who's getting a better start. Oh, Trem! Oh, that racing point is spun. Trem is still out in front. I saw another McLaren getting. Yeah, that's a VSC. Definitely, I saw McLaren go around there.
Yeah, the Ferrari of Butters has got no front wing. The Red Bull of Bitmappy's spun round and he's up against the wall at the moment. The McLarens took a lot of damage as well. So that's 3 or 4 cars that have taken some heavy damage at the start of the race.
So let's see. Milan got up 1 position from the start. I think the VSC is holding him up maybe. So we're going to get going again very shortly. Well, remember, guys, Azerbaijan is, and we're already going again. It's a very tight track, very similar to Monaco. Just the downforce issue is a little bit different here. Let's see how they're running out front. McLaren going a little bit wide. I think was Trem. He's now down into P2D. Lawson got past him. Oh, Slayer got past ENNC. He's up into P3. Central got past Jake. Quite a few positions changing. Milan fighting it. Oh, and Milan fighting it with Dikona. Bicklebeard is out.
Yeah, it looks like he's hit the wall in sector 2, and so has James Punt. And the Mercedes,
James is out as well.
He's just after Picklebeard. He's just hit the wall on the exit of the end of the corner of sector 3.
Oh, Ian and Chatty Duck. Someone's going in the pits. 2 cars in the pits. Oh, 3. Safety car.
Yeah, you're gonna have a few.
Definitely, I had a thing that was about to come.
Yeah, you got a safety car out as well, so I think the guys are going to try and pit onto the mediums now at the hards, the end of the race. You've still got Butters, Bitmappy, MC Smee and Meadsy to still go into the pits because I think they've all got damage. So I think a lot of the drivers are now driving into the pits. Top 5 though, they stay out.
Yeah, they did not pit, so Trem still, he got passed back out into P1 again, Lawson down to P2, Slayer running P3, Sergeant P4, Milan all the way up to P5 now. Bedford is in 6th, Shady Duck down to 7th, ENMC down to 8th, Bitmappy is in 9th, had that incident at the start, Deconer had he had a broken front wing, I know, because he was fighting it with Milan, so he's down to 10th now. Central is in 11th, Jake running in 12th, Butters 14, Smee is 14, Mitzi 15, he's in the pits changing, and James and Picklebeard out, so we're going to just have to wait until safety cars.
I'm quite surprised it's Jake has pitted and Butters has both pitted onto the softs. I'm assuming they're going to go for a 2-stop to get 11 laps out of the soft tyres round here would be a big ask.
Not sure what the strategy is, but we're going to see how that plays out. So I think at least by lap 5 we should get back going racing again. We're going to have to go a few laps on the safety car because of those incidents.
So Trem leads the race. Yeah, you got various strategies here. You got some guys on the softs, a couple of guys on the hards, and a couple of guys on the mediums. So it'll be actually quite interesting to see where the battles end up.
I know. I'm also wondering to see how this is gonna go. We're just waiting for us to get back racing. So as it stands, Trem's still holding out in P1. I want to see if he's gonna be able to finish right there because he hasn't pitted. Got passed back from Lawson. Lawson did get past him. He got back that position before we ended up in a safety car. Good job on him for actually getting that done. And I don't think he took any damage. I didn't really check, but I don't think... he doesn't seem to have any damage here. Just had a glance at it, but he seems to be fine.
So just an update, Slayer pitted some hards just on that last lap. He's now dropped down from 4th to 6th, and Milan's now gone up to 4th, and Perfect has gone into 5th.
I think the worst thing possibly to happen here is breaking something off your car during the safety car. It's happened a lot of times in races, but the guys are going to have to be careful to avoid that right now.
Yeah, and you definitely do get a concertina effect when your cars slow down or slam their brakes on. Cars aren't ready for it. You can kind of see that from the race of the weekend, the F1 race of the weekend in Mugello, when there's that massive crash in the start-finish straight.
Yep, that was
definitely glad all the drivers came out of that unharmed.
Yeah, that was good. I'm just looking. Lawson has some damage on his car. He's missing an end plate. So that's going to be affecting him just a little bit when we get back racing, because he's going to have to fight hard to hold it in front of Sarge there, and Milan coming from behind as well. So that's not going to be easy for him. He's going to be under some serious pressure getting back to racing when we do get back at least.
You can see all the drivers weaving about to try and keep the tyre tanks up so they can get a good restart.
They're going to have to be careful with that weaving as well, because it's so easy to just end up in a wall or just lose the rear end just trying to weave your tires around, get that heat back into it. But it is so important to do that, because on a track that's, you know, this like this, you just got to make sure you have enough traction up when you're going to get back to racing. I think we should be getting that graphic back very soon that we're going back racing here.
Yeah, well, they require all the grip they can get, and cold tyres doesn't provide that grip for them. So that's why they are weaving about madly, because that safety car, even though it probably does look faster than people driving the safety car, the F1 drivers and the cars, it's just too slow for them.
Yeah, it is pretty slow driving behind the safety car. It is not that easy, I'll be honest with you, because you know, you're just trying to keep the tires warm. You're trying to keep your car up to speed a little bit, and it's a bit difficult because you don't want to brake test the guy behind you and cause an incident, and you're trying not to just go into the safety car or go into the car in front of you as well.
Yeah, it's a very, very big test to avoid any mistakes. As I'm looking down the grid, I don't think anyone's got any wing damage other than Lawson, you know, so I think it has been a relatively clean period. So the safety car's in this lap.
Okay, so we're about to get back racing. That's gonna be pretty good to watch. So they're gonna be held up just a little bit by Trem out in front there before they get back racing, so the safety car can go in.
Trem's just slowing down the pack so we can dictate when he goes.
Yep.
As you can see, Lawson's all over him. It's not giving him an inch, and there goes Trem. Off he goes.
Alright, so we're back racing. Let's see how turn one goes in this instant. We got a lot of cars coming out on the side. Gonna try for a move. Oh, I think that Murray got ahead.
Oh, there's a bit of damage from one of the Alfa Romeos going into turn 2.
Oh, I see a Red Bull has some problems down at the back. I think that's Chatty Duck. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that was. There was a Red Bull a little bit sideways. Oh, and there goes a Haas and a Red Bull. That's Penfator and Chatty Duck.
Yeah, the Haas of Penfator. I think he got a bit too much oversteer and oversteered into Chatty Duck. Did Chatty Duck get any damage during that though? Yeah.
Oh, Lawson losing positions. He's sideways.
Yeah, and the Williams of Ian has just drove straight into the back of Chatty Duck and lost some front wing.
Oh, so we do have a lot of incidents happening. Slayer ahead of Sarge there now. Oh, they're fighting it out. I think Sarge has damage. I'm not sure. It did seem like he has some damage. Oh, he's missing the entire front wing.
He's got no front wing. He's definitely going to have to get back to the pit stop as soon as possible.
I got Chatty Duck just got past him as well. He's going to lose quite a lot of positions because of that damage here now. Chatty Duck in 5th. Trem still running out in front. Milan up into P2. Let's see if Trem can defend against Milan right now. This is going to be fun to watch. I'm going to wait for that gap to get under a second as Ian gets spot Sarge here as well. Jake is coming together to go past him now.
Yeah.
On the pit straight they're going.
Meadsy,
Jake is pitting as well.
For 12th place.
So is Sarge. So about 4 pit stops happening there right now. And Trem has lost the lead of the race. Milan has gotten past him. Didn't get to catch that, but already building a gap of going to a second now.
Yeah, I
So
think
he's going to
Trem's
be
got some
blasting off
front
into the
wing damage.
distance.
So
Yeah, he
that'll
does.
be hindering him.
I'm not sure if he tried to fight with oh, going a little bit into that wall there. I'm not sure if he had to fight with Milan a little bit, but Milan doesn't have any damage. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if how clean the overtake was, but it somehow he got some damage. He's probably trying to fight off overtake. I'm not sure.
yeah.
Got
You know,
Sarge.
I think you know, if you Milan's an exceptional driver anyway. You know, if you've got damage and you've got Milan behind you, the overtake's going to be pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say the easiest thing is to just let him go by.
Mm.
Just take your P2 until you know you can challenge him. I honestly, at this point, I would just do that. I would just let him, like, you know what, just go by. Please don't fight me on it. I don't want any damage.
Yeah, it's a sensible strat, really.
I got Jake chasing down Sarge.
Yeah, Sarge just overtook Jake a couple laps ago, a couple corners ago. So Sarge, I would expect Sarge to be breaking away now. And Trem's dropped. Trem's off into the pits, so he's going to get a change of front wing. And it seems like the Mercedes driver of Duncan has retired from the race. I think he might have had an incident in Sector 3 because there's a yellow flag out in Sector 3 just before he did retire.
Deacon is out. Ooh, and Sarge gets past the NMC. Ian's still chasing him down though.
Central finds himself in the pits. He's now running back into 14th. It's not been a good session for the AlphaTauris. They're both running 12th and 14th.
Nope.
They picked up their first points of the season last Monday, last weekend. So I'd be expecting a little higher up the grid for them. But we'll see. We've still got a long way of this race to go. See if they can push for that for a few points at least.
So the closest gap I think I have is Penfator getting close to Slayer. Under a second the gap just got. I think he's gaining some time on those mediums. They're probably working a little better for him. And Slayer is on hard. And Milan is in the pits. Gonna fall down a little bit, but I think he has enough time to get past back. He's gonna make it, I'm not sure. The Slayer moves up into P1. Penfator is now P2. Chatty Duck in P3. MC Smee up into P4. Milan is still in the pits. He's about to get out, I think. Sarge is behind him in P6. I'm not sure if Sarge is going to get past before he gets out.
Yeah, Sarge is still going down the pit straight, so he'll sit comfortably in P5, and he's now going to look to overtake MC Smee as soon as possible. MC Smee's on 5 lap old hard, so this should be quite an easy overtake within a lap or two for Milan.
I think it's just about 5 laps remaining here, so Chatty Duck is up P3. I'm not sure how much more he's going to be able to do here. Milan running just behind MC Smee. That's going to be a move happening pretty soon.
We've got a couple of guys, Backmark is diving into the pits for softs. So I don't know if there's damage or I think they're just trying to use that to see if they can get... Oh, and the Ferrari of Butts has gone straight into the wall at turn 2. There should be a safety car.
It might be. So that's 4 drivers out. Deacon is out as well. No, I'm not seeing anything as yet. Just yellow flag.
It's just yellow flag. I'm surprised safety car hasn't gone. He went into the wall at quite a fast speed. So now resume racing.
Milan is flying right now, trying to catch MC Smee to get past on the pit straight. He might be doing it into turn 1. He's using that slipstream. And now he's no, he doesn't have to the side as yet. He's staying behind. Milan seems to be having some trouble getting past MC Smee here. So that's going to be holding on off just a little bit. Slydog got past Penpator. The two of them are fighting it out front. Oh, and I think Milan is going. Milan went for it. He got it done quite smoothly. Yep, he's up into P4 now.
Yeah,
got it done without any incident.
Has lost his front wing.
Oh, Slydog getting very close to Penpator for fighting for second. About to go alongside him here.
Oh, that's a big collision. That's going to allow Milan to go straight into second place.
And Milan just went past. He's up into second. Oh, guys, come on, you're giving it to him now.
As I said before the start of the race, you can't really go side by side looking to battle into the castle section, and it has proven
No, that's not a good section to try for an overtake. It's really risky, as we just saw. So Slydog has damage on that Red Bull now. I think he's going to push it to the end either way. I think it's just one end plate missing. I'm not sure how bad the damage is on that right side. Penpator is out.
Yeah, in sector 2.
Milan is going to be chasing down Slayer there now. I want to see Slayer can keep it.
So we've got about 4 laps left, and it's 8.1 seconds. Can Slayer, on the hard tyres, just fend off Milan for the last 4 laps? It'll be interesting.
I love watching Milan drive, but I'm just rooting for Slayer right now. I want to see if he can be able. I'll be pretty impressed if he can prevent Milan from getting past in the next 3 laps. Because trust me, Milan is capable of doing this. So, but he has 7.5 seconds. Let's see if he can break it down. Let's see how fast he's going to be able to do it. Slayer drives pretty well. I think he can hold him off for 3 laps, 3.5 laps.
Slayer's going to enjoy this because this will be 3 wins out of the last 4 races for him if he can manage to hold on. So he'll be very happy with that.
I don't think he has any damage. I'm trying to have a look at his car now to see if there has any damage at all. Nope, he is good to go. But the gap is already down to 5.7 seconds, and we haven't finished the lap that we're talking about as yet, so that's not good on his end. Slydog 4.1 seconds behind Milan. Slydog still able to keep up with him. And MC Smee right behind Slydog under a second.
So
I think MC Smee is looking to get a move.
2 tenths of Bitmappy. So they're fighting out for 9th and 10th place. Central's on the soft tyres.
I'm following that right now.
Oh, Mappy's just
that was Bitmappy in the wall there. Saw that happen.
So
Central is now in 9th.
And Meaty jumps up into 10th.
Meaty is now going to chase down Central. I hope he doesn't try for a move in this section again here.
Chatty Duck and MC Smee.
Oh, he's going for it.
He's MC
there he goes.
Just overtaken Chatty Duck, I believe.
So Meaty up into 9th. Central down into 10th. Milan has a 4.4 second, is now 4.2 seconds behind Slayer now.
And
Chatty Duck is up.
Gets past the McLaren to take 3rd place. Yeah, both on 8-lap hard tyres, so they'll have similar pace at this stage of the race. It'll be an interesting battle to the end because Chatty Duck hasn't actually dropped the McLaren. McLaren's still right behind him, so will MC Smee be looking to get the DRS on the back straight to get back past?
He might be trying for that. He's going to have to keep as close as he can to get it done though. Because we're about to run out of time on the race here. We're on lap 11 already.
Yeah, the DRS on this track is so powerful, so going into the last lap, you kind of want to be behind the person, so you can overtake them on the last lap, or on the last straight.
Yep. Yeah, that straight going to the finish line is so long that It
Mm.
could be a drag race going on. Oh, Milan is under a second now, behind Slayer.
Yeah, he's rapidly gaining. Slide got damage. Slide's just tapped the wall.
So he's on this. He's definitely feeling the pressure. I think Milan is already trying for the move. Now he's gonna hold it for now, but I think it might happen before the end of this lap. So let's
Yeah.
see if Slayer can hold out for another 2 laps. Oh, I don't know how. This is gonna be a little bit difficult for Slayer here.
He's gonna take the inside.
He might be trying to block Milan a little bit. Oh, Milan is taking the inside. Not gonna get it on this one. Has to hold back. Oh, goes for it still. And he's gonna get it done.
Yeah. Or is he?
No.
Oh, that's good defending.
Clear. That's some good defending there.
I'm
Bitnappy is out.
just shocked
Oh, he's left the session.
Milan, the amount of grip he's got out of these corners is just phenomenal.
And they're going at it again. Milan, I think Milan should have gotten a warning for that there. At least he did for that corner. So there you go. Milan takes P1. Slayer in P2. I don't know if Milan has any penalties or not.
Chatty Ducks just hit the wall in the castle section, and MC Smith's gone straight through.
His front wing is totally gone. Now that's disappointing to have happen in the second to last lap of a race. So what do you do? Do you pit?
Oh, and he's retired.
He's out. He's out.
Come off. It's a good thing that the Alpha saw that, because the Alpha came around that blind spot.
Yep.
So that's Sarge up into fourth now. So again, the Alpha Romeo is another strong weekend for them.
I think Butters and Bitnappy are disconnected. I'm not sure if they got back on us yet. So Slayer now running in second, Milan in fourth, MC Smith running third, Sarge running fourth, ANMC is still running in fifth there now, so 6 goes to Jake so far. Let's see if anyone else is going to get anything done. Central is about 3 seconds behind Mitzi. Mitzi behind another 2 seconds behind Trem.
So yeah, there's not many battles going on right now. You've got at least 2 seconds between every car. And we're on to the last lap.
Yeah. I think that damage that Slayer had, that kind of just messed it up for him a bit. Maybe without the damage, you might have been able to keep Milan behind for another lap. But he lost a lot of time with that damage here.
I've got to say, Chatty Duck's going to be disappointed with that from second from last lap crash. He was in fourth place. You know, that's he's 12 points. He was
Slayer takes some more damage. So it's been a good day for Williams for Tier 1 here at Slydog Racing, because both races now they are getting points finished for both cars.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's taking driver of the day on this one. Yeah. Alright, I'm following aboard with Milan as he heads down the straight to that finish line now. And goes across for P1. There you go. So, getting pole position on both races. We got Slayer coming across for P2 now.
Great race.
Makes it. Yeah, great race. And MC Smith is going to come across. Let's see, he should be going P3. Does get that. J Sarge. P4.
I'm just watching Central. Central and Trem are battling towards the end here. Central's 5/10 within half a second. So it's all over the gearbox of Trem. So will he be able to get him on the start-finish straight? Oh, and Trem's had a crash at the final corner.
Oh, that's not going to be too good for him. So ENMC goes 5th, J goes 6th, yeah.
Between Central and Trem. I just think Trem broke late and went straight into the wall.
So Mitzi 7th, Central is now 8th. Lawson finishes in 9th. And Bitnappy is going to be moving up into 10th. And that is it for Azerbaijan.
As expected,
There
I
he
think
goes.
you expect kind of a lot of DNFs.
Yeah.
Around the 2 street circuits we had, they're not easy tracks to drive around.
I had a feeling this one was going to happen. Milan gets driver of the day. He started 10th, finish in P1, but still, I got to give it to him. That was actually pretty good on his end. You know, starting in 10th and get working his way up all the way there. I don't think he had any penalties or anything. I'm not sure if he had any downs or not, but even if he did, it wouldn't matter. He still would have gotten it because he built a gap as he got that done.
Yeah, it was interesting to see 4 laps from the end. He was 8 seconds behind Slayer, and he quickly closed him down and overtook with ease.
That was a pretty good race, I gotta say. So Liam, thank you very much for joining me in commentary today. It was really fun having you on.
Thank you.
Gotta say, that was really 2 exciting races to watch. Monaco and Azerbaijan back to back. It's pretty interesting. I'm interested to see how Tier 2 is gonna go. Just we'll be live with that session in just a few minutes after we end this stream. So that was pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to get the standings from Trem and have it up, post up on the site here as well. Usually I've been meaning to get that stuff done, I just haven't had the time, but I did a few stuff last night on the YouTube channel, added a few details about every league that's racing, so usually when you click on the playlist, there's going to be some information there about, you know, sponsors for the league and times that they race, which date, whatever it is, so it just makes it a lot easier. So yeah, let's see. That was a really good race. So we're gonna be ending this stream
I
here.
better get ready for my race.
Yeah, go ahead. Good luck on your race as well. So we'll be having a look at what you're doing. Well, thanks again for joining me on stream. It was really fun having you. A lot of fun having someone to, you know, commentate with instead of just being by myself.
Thank you ever so much.
All right, man. So yeah, good luck on your race. We'll see you then.
Cheers. Bye. Bye. How you doing?
Alright, yeah.
Could you hear him?
Yeah.
Okay. How was that? Alright?
Interesting. Monaco, there weren't as much cars as I thought it was going to be.